So as programmers, we spend pretty much the entire day sitting down on our computer. So this is very unhealthy, and I was thinking if there was a way to stop this from happening using Python. And I decided to create a notification system that would display notifications like this one every 30 minutes. So we're going to be creating this with Python, and now let's get started. Alright, so now we can go into our script and start writing some code. But before we do that, if you haven't installed it already, we're going to need to install a new module called Win10 Toast, and that's going to allow us to send notifications to the desktop with Python. So let's open up a terminal and install Win10 Toast. So here in the terminal, let's say pip install Win10 Toast. Hit enter, and it says requirement already satisfied for me because I've already installed this. But if it doesn't say that for you, then it should just install Win10 Toast. So back in our code, we can import a class from Win10 Toast called Toast Notifier. So let's say from Win10 Toast, import Toast Notifier. So this class will allow us to create a notification in Windows 10. And we're going to create an instance of it by saying notifier is equal to Toast Notifier. And now we can access the only method we're going to use, which is going to be the show toast method. So down here, let's say notifier.show toast. That should be toast. And we're going to have to pass in 3 parameters. The first one is going to be the title of the notification, so title, and that's a variable we haven't created yet. And then we'll have to pass in the message. And if we want an image to be shown as well, then we can say icon path, and we can set it equal to a path. And we haven't created that variable either, but we'll just say it here and create it now. So the title is going to be anything you want, but I'm going to say time for a break. For the message, I'll say you've been on the computer for 30 minutes. It's time to get up. Finally, for the path, we're going to use exercise.ico, which is this image that I downloaded, and you can actually customize this as well. So if you like another image that's an ICO file, then you can download it and put it in the same folder as this and just access that. Also, you can download the ICO file that I'm using from the GitHub in the link in the description and in the pinned comment. So let's say path is equal to exercise.ico. And now we're done with the script. At this point, we can go into our Windows 10 task scheduler and schedule this program to run every 30 minutes. So let's open it up by pressing the Windows 10 key and searching for task scheduler. Open it. So inside of this task scheduler, we can go into our task scheduler library and say create task. So we're going to get this pop-up and we can give our task a name. I'll call it movement notifier. And now we can go into our actions. And the action we're going to create is just running the script that we made. So let's say new, and we're going to set this to be start a program. And the program is actually going to be Python. So we need to find where Python is on our computer. So we can open up the terminal for that. So here in the terminal, we can say where Python, and that'll give us the location of where Python is. I'm going to copy the first one, and we can close this and go here. Let's paste it. And for arguments, we're going to have to pass in the name of the Python script, which will be main.py for me. But if yours is different, then you'd have to change it accordingly. And then we're going to have to pass in the folder that our script is in. So I have it opened here, and I can go here and say copy address. And that'll copy the address, which we can paste right here. So that's the action. Now we can go into triggers and set the trigger that we want. So let's say new, and we're going to begin the task on a schedule. We're going to say 1 time, and we can just leave this default. And the most important thing is that down here in advanced settings, we say repeat task every 30 minutes. And you can change this to whatever you'd like. And the duration is going to be forever, so we'll say indefinitely. And hit OK. Hit OK again. And now we have our task. So you're just going to have to trust me that this runs every 30 minutes forever. But for now, let's go back to our script and just see what would happen. So let's run our program. And we get this notification. So from Python, it says time for a break. You've been on the computer for 30 minutes. It's time to get up. And we also get our icon. Now you're no longer at risk of severe back pain, from not getting up while coding. If you enjoyed the video, please consider liking it, and if you really liked it, subscribe to the channel because I'm going to be posting more content like this in the future. I hope to see you in the next video. Have a good day.